All right, bro, Beamer boys, we're back today with this what year is it? 2016 428i. Funny thing about this car is that it's in Florida and it's an N26. So my friend Felipe got a little messed up with this deal. So yeah, it's kind of a weak car, but hey, whatever, it happens. So today we're doing an intake install on this N26 428i. What we have is an InGen intake, and it's really easy to do. So I've already started, as you can see here, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little rundown of what you have to do. All right, so to start, we have the intake box right here. I already kind of started messing with it. So you have a little clip right here, just literally pop it off. Right here, this one came out, but that little tab is supposed to stay in there. But you pop that one off, pop the one off over here by the reservoir, and then you have one screw right there, and you have to disconnect this sensor right there. Well, that plug. Whoa, what happened here? All right, there you go. So if it comes apart, just do what I did. Grab it by the sensor. All right, guys, once you take the screw off, which is right here, you literally just grab the whole intake and it pops right off. Just please make sure you remove the plug. If not, you're gonna have a little bit of an issue. All right, so once you get it off, the next step is to install this pipe first. There's one screw right here, which is a 7mm, as you can see right there. I'm gonna take that off, pull this out, unclip it from the hose, and we're gonna swap the sensor, install the tube, install the covering part, and starting to get it done. All right, guys, so I want you to take this more as a picture guide than like a DIY, because I'm not gonna be spoon feeding you all the information. But basically what you're gonna do is, once you get this pipe on, make sure you're gonna test fit this a couple times to make sure that the pipe lines up with the hole. And then before you mount this, you have to put this hose, what is this? This coupler on, right? And then clamp it down before you put this on, because you won't be able to tighten it. So you put that on, and then you swap over the little rubber part from the factory intake here, and you swap over this little thing. It came off on this car, this should stay there. And then you grab that little rubber thing too, and that goes on the intake cover that goes all over this. Then you start setting up all the hardware. So this is the mount for the intake pipe, the main intake pipe right here. All right. And this also goes onto the little rubber thing here, and that's all in the hardware bag. Then you have the other clamp. The clamps are 8mm. These bolts are 10 and 10. And then you're going to need, where did I put it? A T30 for the screws that attach the cover to the box. All right. Now, since we do have the N26, it originally did come with a vacuum line right there. I believe it was already removed though. Psych, it was broken off. So whoever worked on this car before broke it off and didn't put it back. But this is vital to the car for proper functioning. So you're gonna put the little rubber grommet right there. And I have to cut this apart because it broke inside and no one said anything. So pass it through there, and it's going to attach right here. Now this DIY also works for the N20. On the N20's case, since it doesn't come with that little hose for emissions, or the vacuum hose, which is probably for emissions, then you put this little nipple right there, and no need for the hose. But on this car, we are going to be using it, so we're not using the hose. And then that's where your MAF sensor goes. And you're going to remove that from the factory intake right here, right there. And to remove that, I'll be using my Harbor Freight little toolkit. Always comes in handy. All right, guys, so moving forward, I've attached the pipe, the main pipe already. All right, let me show you how to do it. So after you clamp this up, I really hope you clamped it up in this direction, because we're gonna use that direction to help us out to mount the top. Now the problem is that once you mount this, you have to mount this through the hole, but you don't have a lot of room, and the only other way to do it would to be stick your hand under, hold the pipe up so you can get this attached. So since we used this, what we do is we lift up the pipe and have it sit on this clamp on top of this box, right? So it holds up the whole piece and lets you slide on the charge pipe, then clamp first, then charge pipe, and then tighten it up like that. Look at it. It's basically working for me. All I have to do is tighten the clamp. So this has gone perfectly, no problems. And if you have the N26, I already connected it, but wait till the end to connect it. and then mount it right here. Put the washer, 10mm bolt. Swap the mass sensor before you mount it, because then you won't be able to do it. Pop the intake on, the cover, and we're done. All right, guys, so we got the sensor mounted with the 2 screws, removed it from the other side. Then what I did was I rerouted this plug because it's attached right here on the side on that little clamp. So lifted this up a little bit, put it under, rerouted it like that. This has already been installed. You gotta tighten this and tighten this, don't forget. Then we put this on. I like my installs clean, so I put the Spider logo right there. Then you tighten this. Now we're gonna start it up to test it. And so once you tightened everything down and got everything together, you put this cover back on. You have 4 T30s in the back. Tighten those up and give it a start. There's a vacuum line. The wire's fed through. And remember to put the little rubber seal. There's a little rubber strip that comes in the box. Put it around where the pipe goes inside, like in there. I can't show you because I already put the top on, but let me see. Like where that pipe goes through in there. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Where that pipe goes through in there, there's a little rubber seal that comes in the box. All right. Well, I hope this guide has served you guys as more of a step-by-step process with pictures and video of how to do it and what to do. It's not really a perfect DIY where I go through every step and I show you exactly what to do. It's more meant as a guide to watch before you do it, so when you're doing it, everything goes smooth. So hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned, subscribe, comment down below anything you guys want to see. I think the next video is going to be a VRSF intercooler install for this car, and we got plenty more to go here. There's the MTech 5 Series, the other 5 Series. So yep, stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. The video ended already, but I wanted to show you guys this because our car had a rough idle after the start. Figured out that the intake pipe fell off the turbo right there. So if that were to happen to you because you manhandled the pipe like I did, you're gonna have to pop that back in so the car runs smooth. All right, right there you can see the new pipe, and it's just this little 90-degree pipe right there. Make sure it's tucked in. If not, the car won't run right, and your turbo is literally spooling up, like just you don't even want to know. So yeah, just a reminder.